members of the media, we also are concerned. Just a week or so, we had government through the government spokesperson, who, among other issues, we were told that there is law that now provides for sale of land. We are only here as few veterans, but I can guarantee you the minute that pronouncement was made, the entire nation, war veterans included, were taken aback. Society is saying, you people didn't go to war so that we can acquire land and then sell it. Who are we selling it to? What will happen to our future generation when we sell the land that a lot of lives were lost fighting to repossess the same land? I hope society at large, and myself included, we misunderstood government what it was saying. But luckily, it was live on television where they said you will be given the opportunity, you have acquired it for free, and then you want to sell it. Whether you are selling it to a black or white, you are just selling land. This land of Zimbabwe does not grow like mushroom, that you harvest the mushroom, the following day it has grown back. It will not expand beyond the borders of Mozambique, Zambia, Namibia, to some extent Botswana and South Africa. It won't grow beyond that. So that would mean the sooner you sell that land, it will only remain with a few people. Now, I can speak on behalf of war veterans. 75 to 80% of war veterans have not been allocated land, the very land they went to fight for so that they could live. Including yours truly. I don't even have a piece of land. So, the question is, who owns the land right now?
So these war veterans, they are correct. The reasons why I agree with them are several. We have so many reasons to agree with them. Point number one, Bona Mugabe last year, there was a talk, Yeguti Bona owns around 21 farms. Bona alone, 21 farms, or with including properties whatsoever. And if she is going to say each and every farm with a lease, if she is going to dispose all those farms through selling, it means it will never be recovered. She'll benefit out of it, and nothing will be recovered by the people of Zimbabwe. Not only Bona, so many powerful ZANU-PF big wigs own land. One of the most important things is to note that these people, they own hectares. Ari kuma 500 hectares, 600 hectares, 800 hectares are one. Which means that person can subdivide 500 hectares into 50 hectares pieces of land. Obva atengesa dzimwe 9 pieces dzese. Obva asara ne 1 piece yake anogona kusara akahadhira aripo yene mhuri yake, and we will make so much out of it, because 150 hectares inogona kungonzi 300,000 500,000 vanhu vachibhadhara because they want land, and vanhu vane mari ndo vanenge vachitenga land iyoyo. Going forward, it means this land injustice will never be addressed once again. ZANU-PF feels that they are getting out of power, so they want to consolidate land ownership, pass it to other people who will be victims, such that tomorrow when you talk about this issue of land, you become people who are abusing other people, who will be abusing property rights. You will be told about property rights by the people who didn't even care about the property rights which were there, because those property rights, they were fraudulent, and were the results of colonialism. Right now, they are now giving each other land. That is fraud. That is looting. So this is a policy which must be resisted by anyone. And those who are buying these properties or who are buying this land must be well advised that this thing is going to be reversed. Whether they like it or not, any government which will take over will reverse this nonsense. Yes, they've benefited, they want to continue to benefit, and they want to hide behind property rights in the future. But this will be reversed. Each and every buyer will then go back kumuna kamtengesera andopiwa mari yake. I have seen so many things happening, and I'm ndoona kuti vanhu ava vari kuba land zvakaita sei, land iri kutengeswa. Unozati one of the days I was asking kuti why is it that there is no development mahotels kupi kunana Tokwe Mkosu, and one of the key issues is that mahotera iwayo land makomo ese ri kunana Tokwe Mkosi ekuti anogona kuvakwa villages, urban setups, very beautiful areas which can be built there. Nzvimbo dzese dzodzo dzakatotengwa, kune vakatodzitenga, so powerful people who bought that land, and the country will benefit nothing out of it. So it's a high time as the people we resist this madness. We have to resist this madness. It's because land in Zimbabwe acquired freely can never be land for sale.